Hi, my name is Jim Unmock. I'm the Executive Director of Arizona Sportsmen for Wildlife Conservation. Arizona Sportsmen for Wildlife Conservation was founded in 2005, and the idea was to help educate sportsmen and women about issues that are important to their passions and things that affect what they like to do and how they do it. And they had a similar group of board members and directors that were also affiliated with what was called the Wildlife Conservation Council. The Wildlife Conservation Council was founded in the mid-90s, and they sponsored the Conserving Wildlife license plate. In 2010, the groups merged because most of the board members were serving in two capacities, and Arizona Sportsmen for Wildlife Conservation took over the license plate program with the Wildlife Conservation Council committee at that point running the license plate program. As a consequence, that has morphed into an organization that formerly had anywhere from 15 to 20 members to now with 34 member organizations, 6 affiliates and 2 associate members. And now we have an organization that not only has some impact but recognition both in a state and local level but also on a federal level with our congressional delegation. We actually have 2 focuses. The first is the license plate program. We partner with the state of Arizona through ADOT and have a specialty plate, Conserving Wildlife. For every person that buys one of those plates, they cost $25. We get $17 of the proceeds. So right now we have getting close to 10,000 license plates out there in the state, and on the average are bringing in about $160,000 a year, which we in turn offer for grants for 3 purposes. One is conservation, one's education, and one's youth and youth recruiting. So that's one segment of what we do. The other segment is trying to keep sportsmen and women informed about issues that impact what they like to do. So we've got the committee that handles the license plate program. They review grants on a quarterly basis and submit that to the board, which in turn either approves them or not. And then on an ongoing basis, we keep on top of issues, both locally, state, regionally, and nationally, that impact a myriad of outdoor recreation activities we all engage in. The license plate program affords us an opportunity to give grants, award grants to organizations that do great things in the outdoors, from water holes with some of the wildlife specific species organizations we have, defense projects, landscape scale projects. From 2012 to 2018, we granted $600,000 in grants, and that was a mix of about a third each from conservation and habitat projects, education issues, and youth recruitment and retention. And Arizona Outdoor Adventures really falls within all 3 to a different degree. You're working with kids, and you're taking kids into the outdoors. You're teaching about wildlife and conservation. You're getting them away from the TV and the computer and the cell phone, and you're getting them outside. And that's a big challenge today because most kids just aren't getting that opportunity anymore. So if we can afford groups like AOA to have that opportunity to get folks outdoors, teach the young that there's more to sitting inside your house or hanging out with your friends in town or in wherever, that is going to be a benefit long term, both for hunters, anglers, conservationists, outdoor recreationists, hikers, whatever. So I think that's a key segment of how we can impact the youth of today, and do that through an organization like AOA. One of our biggest challenges, and particularly mine as the executive director of this organization, is try to literally instill in sportsmen and women that while they may enjoy their particular passion, they need to open their eyes as to what's going on in the state and in the country, because if they don't understand that there's folks and organizations out there that don't want us on the land or don't want us doing what we like to do, we need to stand up now before it's too late, and in some cases fight back, in other cases just be educated and informed, because ultimately what's going to happen is going to go to the ballot box, and that's something that we have to be cognizant of.